folks, this is Ollie Barstow with Visordown.com, and this is the Aprilia RS 660, one of the most anticipated new models being launched in 2020, and one we cannot wait to get our grubby little mitts on. Lucky for us, we don't have long to wait because we will shortly head out to Italy to actually touch, and more importantly, ride this fresh entry into the middleweight sports bike arena. So in readiness for this, we thought we would give you an overview of why it's kind of a big deal, with specs and features that jump out to us, plus check out any bikes that will be going up against it when it hits dealerships imminently. Before that though, why not like and subscribe to our channel so you can get our first impressions and the full verdict straight to your newsfeed the moment we have it. While you're at it, pop us a comment and we'll do our utmost to answer any questions you may have. It's been a while since we last set eyes on the physical RS 660, which was unveiled in production-ready form for the first time at EICMA in 2019. Nonetheless, good things come to those who wait, etc, etc, and the RS 660 has all the ingredients for not only being a game changer, but it could well inject some fresh life into a segment that has fallen a little out of favour with buyers over the years. So why is this bike so significant? Well, firstly, it doesn't have that much in the way of obvious like-for-like rivals, which we'll explain later in the video. It also serves to plug a pretty sizable hole in Aprilia's sporting range, stretching all the way from the 1100cc RS V4 right down to the next sports bike offering, the rather more modest RS 125. It means the RS 660 should draw on the strengths of both, sporty and fun to ride, while being quite a bit more potent than the RS 125 and a lot more affordable than an RS V4. Moreover, this is the beginning of a new family of Aprilias, with this 660 platform set to spawn a 2.0 naked version, previewed in concept form at EICMA last year, plus even a return to the adventure arena with a Touareg version. You can also expect a faster, more race day focused Trofeo version of the RS variant too. So what's happening on and under the skin? Well, borrowing heavily from the RS V4 in its design, while still evolving that signature look, the RS 660 is certainly a visually striking little number in our eyes. We even quite like its colour schemes. Some say blue, some say purple, we'll just call it blurple. The specs are certainly eye-catching too, if not necessarily in terms of figures per se, but in the kit the bike offers. Boasting 100 horsepower from its parallel twin engine, essentially the unit from the RS V4 chopped in half, we're yet to find out exactly what the peak power RPM and torque numbers are, but we're expecting something revvy and eager thanks to its 270-degree crankshaft design. Better still, at only 169 kilograms, the RS 660 is a proper featherweight to make every use of the ponies it has on offer. With Chiaba and Sachs Vettel in the suspension, Brembo and Bosch all over those brakes, and cornering ABS thrown in too, it should handle sweetly, while the selectable ride modes and different engine maps, plus traction, wheelie and cruise control, show it's a small bike with a big brain. And if you're restricted by your bike licence, the RS 660 is also going to be made available in an A2 compliant spec. So which rival models does the Aprilia RS 660 have to fight for our attentions over? Well, it straddles the sports bike segment a little, and while you'd look towards the Kawasaki ZX6R and Yamaha R6 as rivals in that they're similarly honed race bikes for the road, with quite a bit less power than these screaming four-cylinder bikes, it's not really a direct comparison. As a like-for-like comparison then, you have the Kawasaki 650 Ninja and the Honda CBR 650R. The Kawasaki with its parallel twin engine is in many ways plenty sufficient to get some sporty thrills in the vein of the sister ZX6R, and you'll likely only notice any notable differences if you spend your weekends at the racetrack. We like its torquey engine, sharp styling, and it handles excellently too. Similarly, the Honda CBR 650R brings all of that Honda sporting know-how into a smart package, with silky smooth engine, comfortable riding position, and of course that famed reliability. It's a sports bike airing towards everyday use though, rather than sharpening its weapons. Even so, while the RS 660 can't quite pack a punch of a Yamaha R6 or MV Agusta F3, they are still machines that Aprilia will look to take some sales off by being pitched as a sporty dynamic model that will bring just as much of a smile to your face. Either way, there is no doubt the Aprilia RS 660 raised the desirability factor compared to the models we just mentioned. Will it ride as good as it looks? We'll soon find out. Remember, keep it Visordown to get our first impressions as soon as we have them, both here on YouTube and also at Visordown.com, where you'll find all the latest news, reviews and motorsport at your fingertips. Right, you have a plane to catch. Ciao for now.